Hey there out there in virtual land. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by and watching. Hope everything's going well. Just popping on for a little bit and just winding down from the day. This day has just flown by and I feel like I just need to reel it back a little bit. So sketching is one way that helps me just to unwind and get my brain kind of emptied out and ready for bed. I don't have my comments turned on, but I can change that so I can see who is watching and commenting. Hope you guys are doing great. I just realized I didn't have the comments turned on. Oops. Oh, that technology. Boom, it's on. There we are. I can see the words. Hey, Jeannie and Kim and Patty. And Patty. It's good to see you guys. Hope you're having a great day. So it's just time to unwind with some sketching, and you know me. You should know me by now. I just kind of sketching something. I don't even know what I'm sketching, but that's what is fun. Just gonna lower some music. I got some music here. It's on a little too loud. So I hope you had nice weather where you are today. I know it's been snowing in parts of the country. Crazy. There's been bad winds and rains. It's crazy. We had a short but wicked little thunderstorm come through this afternoon. So the weather is definitely interesting these days. So I have some pen going here, a little bit of graphite I'm breaking out. Just going to grab some water. I'm just going to play around with a quick sketch. Snow in West Virginia, no way. I hope you didn't get too much snow. It's supposed to be springtime, right? What's up with the weather? I don't get it. I just don't get what's going on. It's crazy. Crazy. But we needed the rain here, so it was good. Flowers are starting to bloom. Grass is turning green. I got some springtime allergies happening. I never used to get allergies until the past 4 or 5 years. Really weird. I guess your body changes over time, right? It's all good though. It's worth it to have some sniffles to see some beautiful flowers starting to bloom. I have some irises that are starting to grow nicely, and they're my favorite flowers. I love when they bloom. So I can't wait for that to happen. Cool. I don't know. I feel like playing with some color. Maybe let's break out some color. Just messing around. What brush should we use? Use a flat brush. 3/4 is too big to fit in the jar. I have this little one. Actually, I think I want to use the wider brush. So I just want to pour some of that in a little container. Actually, you know what? I can use this. I used this lid yesterday. Let's pour in this little lid. This is red. This is Pyrrole Red, I think. Watercolor ink. I just feel like breaking out something a little bit bright and vibrant on this piece, on this sketch. No snow, but crazy thunderstorms. I see that. Yeah, we had I thought we were going to get worse thunderstorms. We had one that rolled through. I was expecting more today, but I'll take the one. We did lose power today very briefly, which is, I'm not sure what that was from. That was way before the storm even came through. I don't know, I didn't have any dinner, so I'm feeling like a little ketchup here, a little mustard color. I'm painting with my hungry stomach tonight. My stomach's picking up the colors. Thinking maybe a little barbecue or something. You kind of some ketchup colors, some mustard colors. It's all good, right? It's all fun. I gotta get a cloth. I have a cloth here for wiping my brush off. I'm actually just gonna pour a little bit of yellow in the same lid I'm using for this. Not gonna get too fussy. I do want to put that here in case I get too close to it. I don't want to knock it over. So it turned out to be a kind of a real nice orangey color with the red and yellow mixing together. I'm going to add a little bit more yellow on here, I think. Just want to do like some thin stripes of yellow. Let's see what this does. So we got some thin stripes of yellow, maybe not so thin. It's bleeding in there, that's good. The colors do what they want to do, right? Okay, they gotta have fun too. We don't want to control them too much. Let the colors be who they want to be or what they want to be. They're as much. What am I trying to say? They're as much a part of the team as I am. Teamwork. Cool. That's looking fun. I'm gonna let that dry for a sec, and I'll come back and do some more marker or ink on top, some Sharpie on top maybe. I usually have my water on the left side. That's weird. I was grabbing reaching across. Usually it's on this side. Cool. Let that dry. I'll check in. So guys, hope you're doing well. That was just a quick little warm up with color. I'm gonna let it dry for a sec. I'm gonna make it maybe a little more in focus. Awesome. We are focused. Jeannie did several little pencil sketches today, but I can't get loose to be my style. We had a freeze here in Texas last night. Ooh, freezing. Really? That's crazy. You can't get loose to be your style. So loose is something that takes practice, it takes work. I know I make it look easy because I do it really fast, but I've been doing it for 20 years or so, you know. Maybe not quite that long. If I was to give you like one tip right now to be really loose, my tip would be to be fast. Take a pen, a pen or a pencil. Gotta get a drink of water. Gotta dry through. Take a pen or a pencil and just be really, really fast with it. Sorry, I had to get a drink. So, I'll just get a sheet of paper. I have some scrap here. And what else I would do actually also is to be loose. Sometimes a good exercise is just to close your eyes, because if we're looking at the piece of paper, we're trying to picture everything we want to do on it. You might have a vision in your brain, or a dog or a house or whatever, but just close your eyes, put your pen down, and just sketch. Just go really quick and all over the place. Don't look at it. If you have music on, I love music. It always helps me to be loose and relaxed. You could do it really fast like that. So I just scribbled, right? It's basically scribbling. But by scribbling is you kind of develop the loose style, subconsciously. Well, and physically too, because it's like a hand-brain coordination type of thing. I don't know the technical stuff, guys. If anybody knows the technical terms, let me know. It's like a coordination or a connection that happens. But if you just sit there, even just close your eyes and doodling, I don't like to look, because if I'm looking, I might try to intentionally create stuff. But if you're just starting out to be loose and trying to develop a style, I would just practice every day, even 2 to 5 minutes, just scribble. You could do it slow if you want, but sometimes if you're drawing slow, if I'm going to slow down the pace, my eyes are still closed, right? If I'm going to do it slow, I'm thinking about where I want to place my pen on a sheet of paper. I have too much time going on. I'm like, oh, did I draw a line here, or is it blank over here? Maybe I should connect here. There's too much time for me to think. That's why I just kind of like to do it kind of rapid fire. It's a good way to loosen up. There are other exercises you can do to get like in a Zen state of mind, a creative state of mind as well. We can cover those, at another time. But that's my tip for tonight. Hope that helps. Hey, Becky, good to see you. Heather, good evening, good to see you. Hey, I'm glad you joined in. That's awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Nice salmon color. Oh, let's bring it back. Yeah, there you go. That is kind of a cool salmon-y color. Is salmon-y a word? Hey, Dawn, good to see you too. Becky, curious to see how it dries. Yeah, me too. It's drying. I would probably, it's still wet here. Give it another few minutes or so, it should be dried up. It's drying lighter, for sure. Hey, you and Rim make it look so easy. It's just, we've been doing what we do for a long time. He's amazing. He is so gifted, and he can whip roosters out. I cannot draw a rooster for my life, right? So we all have our skills and strengths and things we've been working on, for sure. So thank you. Yeah, so it does look easy, but it's not always easy. I'm actually cleaning my finger off in there. Looks like I had blood on it, but it's paint. Heather, I like doing that and then pick out a picture. Yeah, right. So when you do the sketching stuff, sometimes it's cool to go back and look to see if you can find an image or a picture in it. We did that the other day with, well, I do that with a lot of my things, as you guys know. I always try to pull stuff out. But we did that kind of with this piece the other night. We just started off kind of loose and sketchy, and we pulled out some shapes. And I think I just got acrylic paint on my fingers. Guys, it's not art unless what? What's the quote? It's not art unless you wear it. Voila, it is now art. This is actually looking really cool in here. I'm loving this color right in this area. I'll try to hold it still so you can see it. So I'm going to just put some more ink on here, or some graphite. We'll just add some more line work over the color and see what happens. Keep it loose. Hey, you're welcome, of course. Yeah, glad I could help. Let me know if that works for you, Jeannie. I'd be interested to know. So for about about 2 to 3 years, somewhere in there. Every morning I would wake up, and I did sketches like this. I called them inklings. Um, so I would do these inkling sketches. As soon as I got up, the first thing I did, right next to my bed, I usually had this or even my iPad, and just sketch something. So I did that for a long time, and then I created some of them. I created like little scenes or humorous scenes in them and stuff. But some I just left as scribbles. But I think that kind of helped to reinforce this idea. All right, let's see if we can add. It's still drying, but let's play around with it. And then we'll do. I'm going to do one more sketch or something after this. We'll see. After this piece, what am I going to break out? What do I want to break out here? I'm trying to think of something. Actually, I think I'm going to add more color. I think I'm going to put some blue. I have a blue watercolor marker. Here it is. So I have a cerulean blue watercolor marker. I think I'm going to throw some blue on here. I've been doing schoolwork all day and my brain just needs a total change of gears. So this, actually, I like the color the water's looking. A little washed out on screen, but this has a really cool kind of a peach color going on. Alright, so let's just throw some blue down on here. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put it on here and we'll brush it. So this is watercolor marker. There is some graphite on here as well, so the blue is mixing with some of the graphite. As you can see, the blue is really mixing. It's kind of losing its intensity, which is fine. Cool. I think what I'm going to do is break out some blue. I'm going to break out some blue acrylic ink. So it's a little more intense because I really want a pop of blue on here. Again, I don't know if this will even turn into anything or not. Just messing around. That's my disclaimer in case you haven't noticed. I always say that, but it's true. I'm just going to throw it right on here. Ooh, it's almost empty. There we go. Grab a different brush, one that's a little more clean. See, this has a nice pop to it. That's kind of what I was going for. Wanted to go for it before. Although I like the rusty color. Everybody, you guys know that one of my favorite color palettes is a rusty kind of color palette. That's happening in here, which I really like. So this is kind of very loose, abstract. I'm just dragging the brush lightly down the sheet of paper. You can see it's leaving this kind of a mark. the brush is spreading apart. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, but in this case I'm liking the way it's looking. And I'm just kind of using that to add a little bit of texture or interest to the paint strokes. And I think after I do this, I feel like doing a maybe a building, maybe a cottage type of sketch. I really like the contrast of the blue with the orange here. I think that has a nice kind of balance. There's some diagonal lines going this way. We have some vertical lines to kind of balance that out as well. So the colors kind of balancing, the way the lines are going are balancing each other. Alright, now I'm going to get crazy. Do I want to throw? I think I do want to throw it on there. Alright guys, I'm getting really crazy. Crazy. So crazy. You guys ready for some craziness? I hope so. I hope you're ready for some craziness. Because I am going to get totally crazy. Who can guess? Alright, I have a color. I'm holding a color in my hands. Hope you can't see it. Can anybody guess what color I'm going to throw down on here? I'm going to throw a color down. I'm going to put it in my pocket so no one can see it. Yeah. Ooh, your secret recipe color. Good guess, good guess. But it's not that one. Becky says magenta. Another excellent guess. But it's wrong. Wrong. You're close. Getting close. Green. Not green. But I could see all those colors on here you guys are saying. I am totally going way off the deep end with this one. I am breaking it out. Don't hold it against me, guys. Don't turn me into the color police. Gold, good guess. Gold would look great on this too. Purple. No, it starts with a P though. It does start with a P. It's not purple. Big reveal. The moment you've been waiting for. You have waited all day for this moment. I know it. I can sense it. I can sense your excitement. Alright, you ready for the big reveal? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Kim! Kim said it before I did it. Patty said it too. We are going for not any kind of pink, but fluorescent pink. Good guess, guys. Why? My answer to that is, why not? We're just playing around. Let's throw some pink on here. Holy cow. A little scared. A little scared to do this. But nah, it's just, we're just having fun. If I can get the lid off, if I get the cap off, we'll use it. I'm going to be even more bold and just take it right out of the eyedropper right on here. I got to put some adventurous music on, let's see. I was listening to Batman's soundtrack. Let's go for, I don't know. I Could be really brave and put it on random. I don't know. I'm just gonna, whatever plays, I'm gonna put it on random. Okay, here we go. And the Rolling Stones have made an appearance. The Rolling Stones are in the house. So I know the camera's watching it out. Actually, let me turn this light off, maybe it'll be better. I think you can see it a little bit better. It is definitely fluorescent here on my side. It's getting washed out on camera. I'm actually going to leave the brush strokes there. I like that way that looks. I'm going to let it dry that way. I wish this color was coming out better on camera for you guys. This is actually looking really beautiful here. I'll try to hold it up at a different angle. Maybe it'll look better. I'm pleasantly surprised. Let me see if I can put this at an angle where you can maybe see it better. I might be able to change the light. Let me play with the light for a sec. I really want you guys to see how vibrant this is. There is a really amazing and beautiful color that's happening right in this area, but it's not shown on camera. Let me see if I could, if it goes dark, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the dark. I just want to play with this light fixture and see if changing the colors will change the way change the light. I want to see if it change the way the color looks. It's a little better. Now, I think this is going to be the best I get it. I'll try to capture it in a photograph, but it is really a beautiful color happening there. This is actually really nice too over it. I like what's happening with the pink on top of the blue. Man, this is so hard to capture on screen. It stinks. That might be the best I can get it. I'm sorry. It's beautiful though there. Actually, is there a light on here? Maybe I turn it off. Would that help? No. Yeah, but you gotta trust me, guys. It looks really cool. I'm gonna put a little bit more pink on here. Mm-hmm. I don't know, maybe there's some kind of a sun rays or something coming down this way. I'm going to work on the background. Maybe there's some buildings. What else would they be? What else would I draw? Maybe some kind of buildings back here, some kind of a sunbeam coming down. Maybe. I'm going to add some more blue on here. Cool. All right, I'm going to put this one aside and let it dry. Um, ooh, play something from Pink Floyd. Yeah, Kim, there you go. Pink Floyd would go great with pink. Maybe even the Pink Panther theme. We could do that too. Or something from Pink. Right? I love that. Not in a million years would I have picked Pink, but I love it. Yeah, Kim, I'm with you. I just wanted to play around. I felt like I need something really bright and vibrant. It's a shame it's not really translating on camera as well as it could. Um, like the purpley magenta where pink mixed with blue. Yeah, there's still some left. I know I covered some up, but there's some back here and some over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix when the blue dries. I'm gonna create little windows in the building, and I'm gonna use the pink to make those windows. Or Pretty in Pink, yeah. We can listen to Pretty in Pink, the song, right? The Psychedelic Furs. I think they sang that, Pretty in Pink. You can watch the movie. Cool, guys. So I'm gonna let this dry for a minute. I'm gonna just move on to something more tame, a little more calm and peaceful. Just gonna put this here. Might have to bring the lights back up a little bit. So I have a smaller sheet of paper, a 6x6 square. I want to do a cottage. I feel like doing a cottage sketch. Let's see, what should we use? Actually, I'm going to use the sepia. Try the sepia brush. I haven't used it in a day or so. I know it's been so long. I've been a whole day without my sepia pen. I also have this Staedtler pigment liner sepia color pen as well. Maybe play around with these. Let's move this so I don't knock it over. All right. Allergies are kicking in. Kicking in. All right, let's do a little cottage sketch. Sharpen this up. I'm going to bring this down a little closer if I can for you. Let me know how the lighting looks too. I might have to adjust. Actually, I might have to put the big light on it. Yeah, let me throw the big light on it. See if that's better. So I'm going to start off using this Staedtler pigment liner. It's a 0.5, very thin point marker. Feeling kind of fairy tale castle-ish going on right now. A little fairy tale castle kind of vibe going. So I'm feeling kind of like almost fairy tale castle-ish going on here. Some big pointy roof turrets, or yeah, kind of turret tower roof lines coming up. Some very exaggerated proportions, you know, kind of narrow and tall over here. You guys think I should break out some pink on this one? Hey, Chris, how are you? Good to see you. Psychedelic furs, I got it. Ding, 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 10 points. 10 points. I don't know. I'll keep the pink close by. It might make another appearance. We'll see. Yeah, the 80s, oh my gosh, the 80s, amazing soundtracks. Our songs. Weird Science just popped into my brain from the 80s. Some Danny Elfman, yeah, right, Oingo Boingo, Weird Science. Yeah, the 80s was great. Great for music, especially the movies. So I'm just sketching some kind of indication of roofing material. Maybe it's some kind of roofing tiles. I do want to pull this roof out a little bit darker. So I'm just starting to add some texture. I have kind of the overall shapes on here. So my next step is I want to add some details. So doors, I consider doors to be details. And some windows. When I do castle structures, I like to do kind of long, slotted windows. When I think castle, I think windows that kind of look like that. I'll bring it up closer so you can kind of see. You can tell I'm being a little more careful. I'm not in a rapid fire sketch mode. I am thinking a little bit about what I'm sketching tonight on this sketch here. But I'm making the line work intentional. So if you see here, or I should say exaggerated, I'm exaggerating the lines. Look at the intersection here. Like the lines don't meet at a clean point. They kind of extend past. That's one of the things I like to do to keep it sketchy looking. Sketchy in a good way, not a bad sketchy. So I'll continue line work out. And I won't meet it at a clean point. I won't do this. I'll draw a box. I'll do two different boxes to show you what I'm talking about. All right, this will be the sketchy box. And this will be the architectural or technical box. So if you guys see the two different boxes I made, right? This is more the technical, architectural drawing, more clean type of box. This is my exaggerated lines. It adds just another dimension of sketchiness to it. It just sounds so sketchy. So that's another one of my tricks I like to do when I'm sketching to get my style, my vocabulary, to do something like that at the corners versus this big X. And this isn't wrong. I mean, this is another way to do things, right? There are no wrong answers in your artwork. It's all what you want to do and what you're trying to convey. So when I do some technical drawings for you guys, I'm going to do some architectural demonstrations using rulers and triangles. At least one demonstration, just so you can see those kinds of drawings. And they're a whole different type of art form and communication form. So let's come back to this piece. I feel like I want a arched window up here, maybe. I'm just I want to do a little balcony, maybe over here, some kind of balcony that kind of hangs off the building. So I have like a little balcony structure sticking out here. I just felt like it needed a little more detail on that. I like this pen. So it's Stabler pigment liner. Very similar, if you guys know the Micron pens, similar to the Micron pens. I am missing a flag. I always like to put flags on my castles. So I got a little flag going up there. Sometimes I'll do more than one. I like to do maybe 3 flags on this one. There we go. So we have some flags going on up there. Shade these windows in dark so they pop out a little. I'm just gonna do some hatching just to maybe give a little bit kind of a shadow underneath the roof overhangs. And I'll hold this up again close so you guys can see it. Definitely want to show some kind of stonework going on here. I like stone at the base of buildings because it helps to anchor it to the landscape. Sometimes I like buildings to look like they're growing out of the landscape. By the way, tomorrow's Earth Day, you guys. So happy Earth Day. Do something nice for our planet tomorrow. I should come on tomorrow night and do some kind of Earth Day sketch. That would be fun. So you can see a close-up of it. Should we take a vote for the pink? Who votes yes for pink? Should we be brave and put some pink on here? I'm contemplating doing a pink background on here. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think pink? Or have I really lost it today? I want to exaggerate this roof a little more. I want to make it look almost like a wizard's hat kind of hanging out up here. There we go. That's cool. I'm going over some line work here just to pull it out, make it darker. So I'm just making the edges a little more jaggedy. Some of them are too straight and clean. and add some more character to it by making the walls zig and zag here and there and everywhere, upwards and downwards and sideways and backways and frontways and over and under. This is turned out to be a cool little sketch. Cool. I like it, I like it. Yes, go pink. Chartreuse. I almost didn't know how to say that. Chartreuse. Do you want? Should we break? You want to break out the chartreuse? How did you? Did you know, Kim? Did you know I had the chartreuse right here? Have you been paying attention? How did you know I had chartreuse here? Interesting combination, huh? Maybe chartreuse roofs or background, or pink background, or pink roofs. I think my gut's telling me I want to do pink in the background, so let's do pink in the background. Just looking for something to pour the paint in. Yeah, I'll put some in here. I'm gonna have to get some more Pringles. I'm running out of my my Pringles containers for my paint. Alright, got some pink in there. We'll lay down some pink. Just change this, the music. Let's play some Huey Lewis and the News. Speaking of retro music. Alright, it's pink time. Break it out. I'm liking the pink, guys. Looking pretty nice here on my end. Cool. Yeah, it's a shame the camera, the light is really washing it out on screen. Mm-hmm. Cool. It looks really good. Let it dry for a second. I need scrap paper. I have some pink left. So while that's drying, I just want to have this old sketch here. Actually, this is a sketch I did listening to, I think, Beatles. Oh no, a bunch of different songs. I was doing this kind of random thing one day when I was listening to music. So I had it in my scrap paper drawer, so I'm just going to put some pink on it. Why not? There we go. Just want to throw down some of the pink I had left in here. Didn't want it to go to waste. So it's always good to keep like scrap stuff around, play around with it. Cool. Doesn't pink sky mean snow? I didn't know that. I have heard that. Anyway, we had more snow tonight. Oh no, Linda. That stinks. Unless you like snow, then it's awesome. I like snow um, until I have to shovel it. When I have to shovel it a lot, I don't like it so much. I love the first snowfall of the year. It always looks so beautiful. But yeah, so this is kind of came out cool. Just I threw some pink down on here. I don't even know when I did this. I don't have a date on it. It's on the back side. What is this? Not even sure what this is on the back side of that scrap paper. Looks like I was playing around with some gold metallic paint, or maybe bronze. Never know what you're going to find in the scrap drawer. Cool. All right, let's go back to the first one we started tonight, and we'll take a look, and we'll get ready to wrap up. That does look cool. Yeah, that could be a sunset, or did someone say sunset, sunrise? Yeah, it could be a sunrise or sunset, Becky said, on this. Oh, I just had a good shot on camera. Actually, maybe at this angle you can get a good sense. You can get a better sense of how vibrant or fluorescent the pink is when I hold it like this. If you look especially down here, I'll hold it there for a sec. And when I lay it flat, it kind of loses it a little bit. All right, so this is the first piece we did. Actually, we try the same trick if I hold this at an angle. It's still not really shown. This is really spectacular in person, what's happening right here. I'll try to capture it with my camera later, but it's hard to show. All right. So I'm going to come back here. I wanted to add some pink for the windows. Oh, I should have kept some pink in here. I used it all. And then we'll wrap up. I'm digging Huey Lewis right now. Huey Lewis is one of my favorite bands growing up. One of my most favorite of all time. They still sound as good as ever. Well, this album. I don't think Huey Lewis sings anymore. Something with his hearing. I don't know if he tinnitus or I know he has something going on with his hearing. I don't think he's really singing that much anymore. So it's a shame. He has such a distinct voice. So I'm just dabbing on some pink here. Yeah, I like the way this is looking with the pink windows. We are out of the pink for now. Alright, so I'm going to let this one dry up, I think. Yeah, so we added some pink over the cerulean blue. It's definitely hard to capture this, but you can get a good sense of it, I think, in here. What's going on? I like in some places the pink is drying and it's turning into a magenta type of color, which is looking pretty nice. So it's just turned out to be a cool, fun little study with colors and some shapes on it. I'm thinking I do want to add something, maybe in here, I'm not sure what. I feel like I think I want to throw down some more yellow. I think I'm going to throw some yellow down on there. Yeah, so yeah, Twin Tower. Yeah, Becky, I was kind of thinking of the Twin Towers with these two. It's so cool that you picked up on that. Yeah, oh, Angel, you're talking, you know what? Who said Angel? Tamberly, yeah, you know, I think you're talking about this, right? You are correct. I believe I do angel paintings and sketches every once in a while, and I believe you're right. I think this was a study I was doing for an angel. So good call on that, Tamberly. You're absolutely right. That's what this is. It was a study for an angel. That's so awesome you picked up on that. I love that fact. Hey, that means maybe I did something right. Actually, it means you have awesome creative vision, so that's so cool. Yeah, Becky, this is New York City-ish. I like I have the ish on there. 10 points for the ish. Yep, so this is definitely NYC-ish. I love that. Now your orange diagonals look like rays of sunshine. Hey, Patty, they do. They do, and I'm going to add a little bit more yellow to kind of dramatize. What's the word? Dramatize? Is it dramatize? Dramatize? I don't know what the word is. To add more drama to it. You guys are awesome. I always appreciate you watching and commenting and feedback. It's so much fun for me. I hope I'm delivering some fun to you guys on my end here. It's I'm trying. I hope it's working. What am I looking for? Oh, brush. Duh. I gotta get a drink of water. Yeah, so I'm going to throw some yellow on here, and then this will be a wrap, and then we'll wrap up at 10, so 4 more minutes. Tamberly, you love angels. That is so cool. I'm trying to see if I'm going to see if I can grab one of my angel things to show you then. I always love to do show and tell. I have shown this before. I'll show it again. So I know I've shown this, and I talked about story once or twice. I dedicated this to my mother after she had passed away. Actually, I didn't dedicate it to her. I kind of feel like I didn't paint it. It's hard to explain. It was a very weird experience. This is the first painting I did after a long time after she had passed, and I really didn't paint it. It just happened. But there are angels in here. They're hard to see probably. There's some angel figures in here. I know there's some bad glare, but there are angel figures in here as well. So I call this piece City of Angels. So that was a fun piece too. That happened. Yeah, I've done a lot of other angel sketches. I'll pull them out sometime and I'll show you guys. Yeah, always fun to watch your creative. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate that. Sometimes I feel like I'm all over the place, but I guess that's cool because that's who I am. So we just got to be ourselves. So I appreciate you guys, putting up with me. It's awesome. And I really respect and appreciate all of you guys and your artistic and creative abilities as well. I want you to know that. So I'm throwing down this yellow. I just want to pull out these sun rays a little more. Actually, I'm going to turn it this way. It's just easier for me to do my brush stroke across this way. I'm going to bring some of the yellow out in front of the Twin Tower homage here. So I'm really exaggerating these rays by pulling these yellow out. Man, this is so, I love this right here. What a color. I would love to try to duplicate what's happening. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'd love to try to duplicate what's happening in here. It's just like it's like a quarter of an inch by a quarter of an inch. Maybe a little bit bigger. It's just really cool. Let me throw another one up top here, another yellow ray. What would be a good name for this piece? Any suggestions? What would you call this sketch painting? So you can see the yellow is really coming through now, right? So we'll just pull it back this way a little bit. I don't want to put too much over here because I like the color that's happening. I like how the yellow does continue across the building. It's kind of tying this all together. A little bit of movement, a little bit of energy happening. Cool. And I don't think I want to overdo it, actually. I think I'm going to leave the yellow at that. Ooh, Rays of Hope. Chris, I like that. Rays of Hope. That's a cool name. Good one, good one, good one. Very cool. If I use it, I will definitely credit you with that. Let your love shine down upon you. Wow. You guys are on fire with these names. I love that one too. Just trying to find the best angle. I'll hold it. I think this way looks okay. A lot of energy in this one. Yeah, Linda, thank you. There is a lot of energy in this. I'll have to go back and watch the video. I don't even remember how did this one start. This started with, it's weird, sometimes I get so lost in what I'm doing, like I'm in the moment, that I don't even remember what I did. That sounds weird, right? Oh, you just saw my big belly here on camera. Let me see if I get a close-up on this. Oh, there we go. That's a good shot, I think. Zip, let me focus. There we go. What did I start with on this one? I know I use graphite. Oh, yeah, sketch with a pen, of course, a Sharpie. No, I think I used a Pilot. I'll go back and watch the video. But I wish I could remember. What did I do? Yeah, so this looks cool. I'm going to let it dry, and then I don't know if I'm going to add any more to it. I like what's happening in here, and I like how this is kind of busy. There's kind of blank down here, so it's balancing. the vertical, I think, is balancing with the diagonal and the clean at the bottom. I think the colors are balancing. We have the pinks, we have the blues. We have some of the orange and yellow coming down here. We have some more orange and yellow-ish stuff over here. I think it's all working pretty well. All right, it's time for the wrap up. Wrap up. So let me go back. Beautiful healing process. Thank you, Tamberly. Yeah, it was a really good experience painting that piece. It's actually, it is still my most favorite piece that I have done to date. And I have to tell you guys, I'm thinking, if I remember, I'm thinking Magic Solution, patent pending. I think this was a result of the process of that painting, the City of Angels painting. Which is interesting because it seems like it's getting emptier, but it seems like it never completely empties out, and I use it a lot. Just saying. Rays of Hope. So we like Rays of Hope. I think that has a couple votes here. Nah, just Ben and Jerry's. What's that about Ben and Jerry's? I love Ben and Jerry's. I missed something about Ben and Jerry's, but that's okay. I saw Ben and Jerry's. I'm happy. I wish I had some. Trying to think of like the light color City Towers buildings windows. Trying to think of like the light color City Towers buildings windows. Chris, let your love shine down. Rays of Hope. Being in your zone and amazing stuff happened. Thank you, Becky. Yeah, I was definitely in the zone. Cool. All right, guys. So the wrap up tonight. Always, if you could leave one comment or it is really Magic Solution. It is. Oh, gotcha, Timberly. Yes, Ben. That was my Ben and Jerry's belly show in there. Absolutely. I think I put like 8 to 10 pounds on this winter. I don't know how the heck. Well, I know how the heck I did it. I ate too much. Man, I gotta drop those pounds. Love it. So tonight, yeah, guys, just if you could put a comment, maybe something you got out of tonight. As always, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in and commenting and being positive and supportive, sharing your stuff, your ideas. I love sharing my stuff. Hopefully, one day I'd like to maybe sit down and try to break out my creative process into steps or tips or guides or something for this type of stuff. So I'll have to think about doing that. But I hopefully watching and me talking out loud. That's why I like to call this inking out loud, because you're just kind of hearing me working and scrambling and doing this and trying that, and we're engaging with each other with conversation. So that's why I like to call it inking out loud. It's very spontaneous. So it's kind of hard to document the exact process of this stuff. 30 COVID lockdown pounds. Ouch. Yeah, that'll do it. That darn COVID. Darn COVID. Fun watching. Great host and group. Yes, I will thank the host when I see him or her. If they're around, I'll make sure I thank them because they are awesome. Like that name. Awesome. Linda, which name is that? Let me know which name you're talking about. That would be so cool. So guys, I think, so if you leave it, my takeaway, I always like to leave it with at least one takeaway. It's hard for me to always say goodbye. I ramble. I'm a rambler. Just thinking back to what we did. Really? We did this, and let me get the castle. So we basically have these two pieces from tonight. See if we can see them on screen at the same time. There we go. That works. Cool. What happens if I turn this light off? Let's try this. Ooh. Did that just help? I think I just helped a little bit by turning that light off. Maybe. It's looking a little more vibrant on camera. So my takeaway tonight, guys, is, what am I thinking? What's my takeaway? off the cuff, spur of the moment takeaway. I think it's, I've said this one once or twice before. I think it comes down to color play, just trying things. It's about experimenting, having fun, letting loose. Throwing this paint down was a little scary, but it's just paper, some paint. It washes off. So don't be afraid to play with colors. Um, I think I liked the tip I gave about being loose. Just kind of, if you're trying to develop a looser style, practice, close your eyes, just scribble, draw fast, and you'll develop a muscle memory, a creative memory. It takes practice for sure. What I like about these sessions, for me, a personal takeaway is sometimes I leave these sessions blown away by you guys and laughing because you're hilarious sometimes. You're always inspirational. But I always leave these sessions like looking at what I make, and they're very different. They always seem like they're very different things I do, which is kind of, it's just interesting to see the process, going from something like this to something like this, right? They're very different styles. So when you hear the word style, I mean, we all have more than one style. It's in us for sure. So don't feel like you have to be locked into a style, okay? Just have fun, and things will happen. Cool, man. This is going to go with my Inky Wonky Cottage series, for sure. I forget what number this is. Maybe this might be number 5. And then this is going to go into my skyline. So, I'm working on these skylines paintings for a series of skyline stuff. So that'll be interesting this summer to put I'm going to start organizing my paintings and putting them into collections. I'm going to see how that happens and how that looks. Hey, you guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Karen likes the castle. Inking Out Loud. Yeah. Inking Out Loud. Thank you. Yep, that's the name. That's what I call these impromptu sessions. Inking Out Loud. I'm glad you like that name. Cool. Just go with the flow of your artistic zone. Yep, Beck, you got it. Just go. Thanks, Chris. You're welcome. Have a great night, everybody. Keep on creating. Be awesome. I love opera pink with gamboge yellow, or most yellows on the warm side. Yeah, those work really well together. That's so cool. Hey guys, have a great night. I gotta go get ready for sleep time, and I got school tomorrow. Guys, have a great night. Happy Earth Day tomorrow. Peace, and live creatively. I will see you soon. Take care. Keep on creating awesome stuff and share the fun. And I'm going to click the button now, in case you're wondering. Good night. You are welcome. I need some kind of sign off. Take care, guys. Take care.